The Foyle became both a sanctuary for battle-weary sailors exhausted by their hazardous journeys across the Atlantic, and a hunting ground for the determined packs of German U-boats which awaited them in the waters off Inishowen Head, at the mouth of the estuary. It was not unusual to see warships from several nations berthed 4 deep along the entire length of the docks, many of them seriously damaged, awaiting repairs in the dockyard facilities. The Derry air resounded with the unfamiliar accents of naval personnel from America, England, Norway, and Russia, all frantically seeking some respite from the terror of the carnage to which they knew they must inevitably return. The war brought prosperity on a scale never before experienced by the local community. But when the fighting was over and the world was drunk with joy, the bubble burst for Derry. With the departure of the free-spending gladiators and the dismantling of the logistical apparatus essential to the support of a no-expense-spared war effort, Derry became once again the socially deprived, economically depressed, slum-ridden, neglected place it had always been, with an unemployment level of 18%, the highest in the UK by a sizable margin. It would not be an exaggeration to describe the sudden dire change in Derry's fortunes in the post-war era as an economic earthquake. The road back to prosperity was long and hard, and made more difficult by 30 years of political unrest and uncertainty. Yet miraculously, at some point within those troubled years, the flame of Derry's spirit was reignited, its sense of identity was rediscovered, and its anthem became the emotive song by Phil Coulter, "The Town I Love So Well," in which he gives musical expression to the hope that we should put our troubled past behind us and move forward together to a bright, brand new day. Modern Derry has emerged from its turbulent and often violent history to become a place that is hard to leave and good to return to, a place where the visitor is king and hospitality the order of the day, a place where the good life can be enjoyed and where enforced emigration is no longer the scourge that it used to be. There is scarcely a country in the world that does not have its share of expatriates from this charming and much loved old city. For many of them, like Danny Boy, the pipes are still calling and their lure is irresistible.
In my memory, I will always see the town that I have loved so well, where our school played ball by the gas yard wall, and we laughed through the smoke and the smell. Going home in the rain, running up the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those were happy days in so many, many ways, in the town I loved so well. In the early morning, the shirt factory horn called women from Craigan, the moor and the bog, while the men on the dole played a mother's role, fed the children, and then walked the dog.
And when times got tough, there was just about enough, and they saw it through without complaining. For deep inside was a burning pride in the town I loved so well.
There was music there in the dairy air, like a language that we all could understand. I remember the day that I earned my first pay, when I played in a small pickup band.
There I spent my youth, and to tell you the truth, I was sad to leave it all behind me. For I learned about life, and I'd found a wife in the town I loved so well.
But when I returned, how my eyes have burned to see how a town could be brought to its knees by the armored cars and the bombed out bars and the gas that hangs on to every breeze.
Now the army's installed by that old gas yard wall, and the damn barbed wire gets higher and higher, with their tanks and their guns. Oh my God, what have they done to the town I loved so well?
Now the music's gone, but they carry on, for their spirit's been bruised, never broken. They will not forget, but their hearts are set on tomorrow and peace once again.
For what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright, brand new day in the town I love so well.